I'm your host, Shaggy from Walmart, and today we're going to be reacting to those clickbait YouTube videos where it's top 10 scariest roller coasters in the world, and it doesn't even show a roller coaster looking at you, or it doesn't have the vertical loop. You too. But you'd expect some super scary roller coasters, for example, Leviathan at Canada's Wonderland, which is a B&M Giga Coaster, which is 306 feet, 90 miles per hour, and an 80-degree drop angle, which you'd expect this to be on there. But no, they're random roller coasters you've never heard of. For example, I'm not going to say that because I already have a channel warning and I don't want a channel strike, but I just want to acknowledge this. Okay, so there's a coin. I need a coin. So I couldn't find a coin, so Alexa, toss a coin. That's heads, that's tails.
You got heads.
Okay, so I forgot what I said there, so I'm just going to go with that one. Okay, so I haven't watched these, by the way, so this is going to be a complete surprise. Oh, so if there's an ad, I don't have YouTube Premium. I'm poor. Where's the... 1 second. Cut. Okay, so I forgot to turn on the TV volume. Oh yeah, all credit to these guys. Top trending.
Few theme park rides test your bravery and mettle like a roller coaster. Statistically, you're perfectly safe. You have maybe a 1 in 24 million chance of getting hurt on a coaster. And 1 in 750 million chance of dying on one. But you don't think about stats when zipping up and down the tracks, careening upside down, and enduring loop-de-loops that make you pray your seatbelt works perfectly. Obviously, not all roller coasters are the same. Some are tamer and more predictable, designed for beginners, or those who aren't so much adrenaline junkies as adrenaline hobbyists. Others, meanwhile, Core Coast them all. Since opening in 2011, Takabisha has terrified passengers with its complete and utter simply them all. Hardcore coaster app. You think you're ready?
Number 10. Oh, this actually seems legit.
The tangled web that is the Takabisha roller coaster is enough to give anyone chills.
I agree, that actually looks kind of scary.
Since its opening in 2011, Takabisha has terrified passengers with its complete and utter unpredictability. Even if you technically know...
1 minute. Okay. 3, 2, 1, action. So I had to go to the bathroom and I don't know where we were, so we're just going to watch it from here.
The ride starts with a rapid-fire drop into total darkness, simply to set the mood. Seconds later, you're launched at over 60 miles per hour into the light in a series of pants-wetting coaster loops, a banana roll, corkscrews, and several 180-degree turns. Follow in rapid succession. You're then sent back to the station, only to quickly zoom 180 degrees toward a 141-foot-tall chain-lift hill. Once at the top, you experience Takabisha's trademark, an absolutely terrifying 121-degree drop, a world record for roller coaster steepness that nobody has yet broken. From there, you're treated to 3 more loops before finally returning to the station.
That's Georgia.
Amazingly, Takabisha has not yet caused a single injury. Here's hoping it stays that way. Even still, the sheer rush of darkness followed by 7 different loops and the steepest drop of them all will likely make you want to spend a couple of hours on the merry-go-round afterward. Simply to calm your nerves.
SNS Speed Coaster.
For the most part, the Gravity Max roller coaster is pretty straightforward.
Is this stat-wise? Oh, it's a tilt coaster.
1 loop and some rolling track before you're sent back to the station.
Stat-wise. This is fun.
Before the drop is one of the scariest, craziest features of any coaster on the planet. The
vertical loop from Bacoma. Oh, it's an old track though.
You just might faint. After rising 114 feet,
okay, imagine how much rough that is just.
And you realize there's no.
Oh, it's the bad Bacoma restraints. Oh, I can feel the pain of this man right here. My cursor can fit in his nostrils. Sorry, I'm not body shaming. Anyways, these are the bad restraints though. Oh.
Track. You're seemingly stuck up there, at least until the track begins to slowly angle downward. It feels like the coaster is malfunctioned and you're about to pay for it with your life. But then the track connects to the rest of the coaster and sends you careening down at a 90-degree angle. For those who don't know their geometry, a 90-degree drop sends you straight down, which is so terrifying. No other coaster in the world has yet.
Why is the POV camera just tilted a bit to the left?
daring its riders to embrace a sense of danger like they've never had before.
Fury 325 at Carowinds.
The Fury 325 roller coaster is one of the
That
world's
is hang
most
time.
aptly
Oh,
named
that's
coasters, as well as one of the
We're gonna ride this.
And it doesn't just thrill your body, but your mind.
I'd just like to mention, this summer we're going to Florida.
And once I ride this, I'm going to have ridden all the B&M Giga coasters. Oh, so my mom came up. Say hi, Mom. Okay, she's eating pretzels. What is that guy's face? It's like the greater than symbol. No, don't leave.
The coaster's overall aesthetic
Oh, I
is
think it's
inspired by
really
the
nice.
hornet, one of the most rage-filled insects on Earth.
Wouldn't be that
The
high.
325 comes from the coaster.
325? Dang it!
Riders to a peak
I
height
hate
of
ads.
25 feet, making it one of the
Oh,
tallest coasters in the
it's in
world.
the name,
But the
duh.
designers don't just toy with your head with the foreboding name. No, they play with your psychology from the second you enter the park. Part of Fury 325 zooms past and around Carowinds' front gate, putting the coaster in your head the second you walk in and building
it's
your
like
anticipation long before you even get in line. Once on the coaster, Fury 325 does not disappoint.
25.
In addition to its foreboding height, it
25.
drops you at an 81-degree angle, reaching
That's
speeds
Leviathan.
of roughly 95 miles per hour. While there are
it's
no
not.
loops,
Alright.
there are plenty of rolls and corkscrews along the way, and the speed doesn't let up for a sec.
Where is there a loop or corkscrew on this? Just loops and corkscrews. Overbanked turns? I can tell you're trying. It's okay. You're doing good. It's gonna be longer than my 0 point vlog.
Adding to the danger is a beam meant to barely clear your head.
Not
No actual
danger,
provided
safe.
by not 8 feet speed makes it so your brain can only process terror when they see that bit of steel
That's
seemingly
still
coming straight
Leviathan.
toward you. And don't forget, at some
Leviathan.
point, Fury 325 will send you past the front gate in full view of everybody entering the park.
This actually
that way,
looks
you're
like
playing your part in
one of the
building
best. I think this
anticipation
is
for
better
the
than
next
2
set of
points
Fury
main
riders,
entrance.
who will do the same as they're sent hurtling past yet more eager park
And that's
goers.
literally
The circle of life, or more accurately, the circle of screaming for your life.
Montu.
The Montu ride at Tampa Bay's Busch Gardens is a prime example of what makes
I
a
like
roller coaster
inverts,
truly
but I wouldn't
terrifying.
say
The sense
Montu
that you, the rider,
looks
are
better
not
than
in
Fury.
control. You're strapped tight in
You
a
know what,
car
Montu's
barreling over
cool,
60
but-
miles per hour, twisting and
Damn,
turning
it's
and
actually that
dropping
fast.
the entire time. Few coasters take that
That's a
sense of
flying
control
coaster.
away from you better than Montu.
That's Dueling
From the
Dragons.
start, the ride
That's
seems
Montu.
extra
There
scary
you go.
because the track lies above your car rather than below it.
No, that
This
is
lets your
Montu.
feet dangle as you zip through the ride, greatly adding to the seeming danger
That is
before the ride
She-Ra.
even
That-
begins.
that's
From
not even
there,
at that
after your
park.
initial drop, you're treated
Still
to a loop
She-Ra.
into a darkened tunnel,
There.
a corkscrew, an inverted corkscrew, and multiple turns taken at.
Could you tell me the difference between a corkscrew and an inverted corkscrew? Oh, so that's still Dueling Dragons.
Sharp and freaking
That's
angles.
Cheetah Hunt.
Montu's entire goal is to make it so you can't see what's next, because what's next is meant entirely to scare you
Unless
out of
you're
your
in the
skin.
front row.
On 5
That's
different
just-
occasions, Montu sharply turns and you immediately find
That's
yourself in the
really cool.
trenches. The coaster drops down
Dad
to the
wrote-
point
Dad
where your
wrote
feet are
this.
dangling just
Didn't
above the
remember it.
ground. Any closer and you may risk losing your feet forever.
No, you're
This
not. You're
obviously
fine.
will not happen, and you'll quickly find yourself back
Okay,
up in the
yeah.
air, safely screaming to the heavens.
I-
But if for even a split second you thought you were about to
Actually,
crash to your doom,
I pointed at it.
Montu did its job.
That's She-Ra. Formula rope.
Abu
Why is this 6? I don't
Dhabi
even.
doesn't do many things small, and their roller coasters are no exception. Case
the
in
Mint
point,
Team is
before
intimate.
Dhabi does, then Montu did
Oh,
its
it's
job.
mentioned Abu Dhabi.
Small. It isn't just the world's fastest roller coaster; it's the fastest by a landslide. With
Oh,
the
yeah.
overall theme of a Ferrari racetrack, complete with the coaster train done up like a Ferrari race car, it makes sense that Formula Rossa would be the fastest of all of its peers. It
Rosa.
reaches top speeds of nearly 150
Rosa
miles per
Diaz.
hour, while its
Just
closest
make it-
competitor,
That's
King
King
New
Ducat,
Jersey, can
okay.
only manage a comparatively sluggish 128 miles per hour.
That is not
What's more,
sluggish.
thanks to its super powerful hydraulic launch
Compared to
system,
this, yes.
Rossa can hit its top speed in under 5 seconds. It's so fast and the speed happens so quickly, riders actually have to wear goggles for protection. The ride itself
I mean,
isn't a
you
slouch
do- you
either.
have to do that
There's
on
no
a-
slow rise up a
other
track. Much
Ferrari,
like the
the
Formula
tall
1
one.
race, you're immediately zooming straight
Forma
ahead to
True.
top speed. The speed doesn't
The other
let up as
Ferrari.
you're
I
simply
forgot.
careening
My
along
brain
the
doesn't
track.
work. The other
The rails
Ferrari one.
constantly twisting and turning as you fight to keep your skin from being blown off your face. The lack of loops and corkscrews hardly matter. Formula Rossa's sheer speed provides enough
There's
thrill to
other
keep its racers
inversions
thrilled and
other than
happy during
corkscrews
each
and
crazy
loops.
ride.
You literally just mentioned
Formula Rosa. No, I'm...
Formula Rossa might have claimed the
Rosa!
fastest coaster title from Kingda Ka, but that doesn't make this Six Flags mega attraction any less crazy or menacing. If the most thrilling part of a roller coaster is the height you scale before dropping down at Mach speed, then Kingda Ka might just be calling your name. Since 2005, Kingda Ka has held the crown here. It reaches a seemingly impossible height of 456 feet before dropping you 418 feet at a near...
That's wrong. Dragster is 420. Nice. It's not 18. It's like 80. It's like 68. To RCB we go. Hello again. How tall is this? Its drop is 118 feet. It's 500. It's 456 feet. Check our CDB. It's a good source. Every enthusiast knows that.
Degree angle. Remember, this ride can reach speeds of up to 128 miles per hour. It can do so in roughly 3.5 seconds. It may not be the fastest coaster ever.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear that, but I think he's playing the Space Mountain theme.
But its speed plus the insane height should
that's Rougarou. Screw Rougarou.
Before taking this ride. Perhaps because of the extremes this coaster puts its riders through, it's not a long ride at all. From launch to stop, you're on the coaster for only 28 seconds.
I swear the next is going to be Dragster. I'm calling it.
You're subjected to
calling
that
it. Or it's
rapid-fire
going to be
launch,
some intimate.
the record-setting rise, a 270-degree spiral, and then another 129-foot rise that actually makes you weightless for a second. Immediately thereafter, the brakes hit and the ride is over. Refund or not, you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone walking away from Kingda Ka disappointed.
Okay, that's not intimate, but it's similar track.
Others are fast. The Smiler, a United Kingdom coaster, earned its insane reputation another way. It features more rolls and loops than any other coaster in the world.
Barrel roll, do barrel roll, do barrel roll, do barrel roll. That's a B&M.
14 inversions.
There's a Gerstar Infinity Coaster and Planet Coaster. Actually, that was before it built, it wouldn't be in. Never mind, I'm stupid.
No coaster is top since. The first inversion happens before you begin your ascent, meaning the second your car moves, you're already upside down. After a series of inversions, the train stops, and you're sent up yet another set of brake tracks for a second ascent. After a 90-degree drop, you'll begin the second half of the ride, which features even crazier loops than the last. Near the very end, you're barrel rolling 360 degrees several times over, leaving no time to do anything but scream before the ride finally comes to a complete stop. The Smiler also features several gimmicks it calls mind manipulations. It makes it appear that the ride is spraying with laughing gas, another sort of chemical designed to put a smile on your face, hence the ride's name. That may not be necessary, as your stomach's incessant tickling from going upside down and all around so many times in just a couple of minutes will make you smile no matter what gases Alton Towers pretends to throw your way.
Rosa was on this list. I'm just gonna...
Full throttle reaches a height of
half throttle, it's half a
feet.
ride.
While that may not sound impressive when compared to other coasters that send you over 450 feet in the air, you may change
double-sided track! Oh my god, the future is now.
Yes, full throttle features a 160-foot high vertical loop.
Yeah, biggest vertical loop in the world. Whoop-de-doo.
You experience that insane loop.
I'm not even sure if it is anymore. Pretty sure it got
throttle launches you from 0 to 70
There's trims on the drop.
A second or so. From there, you find yourself zooming upward until you're upside down, 160 feet up. After a few more inversions, the ride suddenly stops.
You just
but you're not done yet, as you now get to experience
everything
just like, again.
Ride's over, now get up. Nope.
So not only will you be upside down 160 feet high, you'll be that way twice. After that, the ride
you go through the whole ride.
A minute after it began. Not surprisingly, Full Throttle set the record for tallest vertical loop upon its launch in 2013.
The only record, stupid.
In 2016, though, a Chinese coaster called Flash debuted.
You got beat by a hyper max
But if you're a North American adrenaline junkie, you still can't go wrong with visiting the co-champion in California.
I can see that one, but like later. Like, there's no way that that's better than Fury or scarier.
Some don't even last 30 seconds,
long.
which can be a bummer after spending 45 minutes in line. If that's the case, then head on over to Japan, where the Steel Dragon
unless you're over 6
is ready
feet.
to spend lots of quality time with your screaming self.
Yeah.
The Dragon is the world's longest coaster by
far.
The Dragon. It features a whopping 8,133 feet of track. By comparison, King Dakar is only 3,118 feet long, and Gravity Max measures a mere 1,863 feet.
Yeah, you
With that much terrain
this
to
can be
cover,
better
Dragon is a
anyway.
lengthy ride indeed. From launch to stop, you're in that train for close to 4 minutes. Steel Dragon 2000 reaches a height of 318 feet.
You should get the airlift hill, so it just goes like 2 miles per hour up the whole lift.
95 miles per hour and immerses you in pitch blackness several times over. There's no inversions or crazy loops, but the sheer amount of coaster you get more than
I like how what's it called? The people that made this literally just made this. That's the only record they did. No, I'm done. I'm just done. I'm not even doing it anymore. This is stupid. And Ben, don't stop filming. Just stupid. Hi, I'm back from screaming into a pillow. I'm still really angry about this. Like, Formula Rosa was sent here. Yeah. Who's responsible for this? Is it the orphan rocker?
Earlier I mentioned how Full Throttle has the tallest
Full
vertical
Throttle
bridge
is
in North
so
America,
kind of
and
stupid,
perhaps the
like
world.
3rd
While
place.
Gatekeeper in Ohio has its own height record to brag about. At 170 feet high, this coaster boasts the tallest inversion of any kind in the world. Gatekeeper features
I thought I was gonna say tallest wing coaster.
After climbing
It's like that.
170 feet at the start of the ride,
she's gonna do like what everyone does, where they find out that Yukon Striker is the world's tallest, longest, fastest dive coaster. And they're just like, oh, it's the tallest, longest, fastest roller coaster in the world. I thought I was just gonna say that this is the tallest roller coaster in the world.
Rotates a full 180 degrees.
No.
164
I mean, the fact that
feet
this is
upside
first
down.
place is
The ride
stupid.
doesn't let up after that, inverting several times over. This includes multiple occasions where it looks like you're about to hit a wall, only for your train to suddenly invert and send you through a narrow space called a keyhole, saving you from certain doom. The train's design is just plain neat, too.
No, it's
rider
not.
actually sits
Wild
above or
Eagles is
below
so
the
much
track.
better.
Rather, you're stationed on the train's
Or the
wings,
Swarm.
adding to the
I think
danger
it's
of rolling
just the
that high
Swarm's
up,
train
as well
just
as
like
passing
changed
through
a
those
bit.
narrow
It's like the
keyholes.
colors changed.
Unlike all the other coasters I've mentioned, you're never in
think it
any
might be.
real danger on the Gatekeeper. Most
Exactly.
likely, however, you'll
Any
need
roller
to read
coaster
screen
except the
to
orphan
remember
rocker.
that.
YouTube, please don't get mad at me. That's the actual name. Okay, here we go. I feel like this is gonna be worse. Stupid ads!
Next car with Auto Trader. Here's how to unlock a
You can
great
keep this
price
going. I'm just
today.
gonna cut this part of the video.
Start with searching.
Number 10.
Oh, you're just gonna jump right into it.
Max is
Okay.
a hill coaster based in Taiwan, and if you want to give it a ride, you might.
At least this one isn't like number 7, but still, like, this isn't that scary.
Spare
I
pair
mean,
of
it is 6
underwear
years
along
ago,
with
so there's
you.
not gonna be like
Most
new ones.
coasters start from a stationary position and are then lifted up a slope by a chain link.
Fury.
So what that means
This
is you
is
pretty much know
two.
what you're getting up to and have time to prepare yourself for the eventual drop. Things are a little bit different with the
What did
Gravity
it
Max,
say? Sorry. I need to see that. What did that say? I need to find out what this is. My autism needs to find out about this.
From a stationary position and are then lifted up a slope by chain lift. So what that means is you pretty much know what
Sounds so
you're
dumb.
getting.
I gotta find out what
to
this said,
and have
okay?
time to
For science.
prepare yourself
For nerd
the
science. Oh my gosh.
eventual drop. Things are
It said comment hashtag roller coaster. I waited that long for it to say comment hashtag roller coaster. I am mad about
They're a
this.
little bit different with the Gravity Max, though. The platform you end up on basically tilts forward until it angles the coaster in
it's
its
still the
occupants
chain
at a
lift.
90-degree angle before dropping the coaster into a free roll down
And then
long
it's gonna
tunnel
have
with
a
single loop and
loop-de-loop
couple bank turns.
Followed
The
by
coaster itself is
another
really
loop de
impressive.
loop, which is
One
actually a
super
barrel
strange
roll.
is at
I don't
the
know
start,
that
which is
because I
pretty
don't do my
terrifying
damn
by the way.
research. Song go. Second. Good song. I have no idea what. Why wasn't there? Oh, was I gonna show the POV?
Alrighty.
Go! Let's go show the POV.
We're here on Gravity Max.
I didn't.
Number 9.
Oh, come on! You can't play with me like that! If it calls it a dangling coaster, I am going to scream.
The Wicked Twister is a dangling coaster.
I'm done. I'm literally done. I'm so done. Too. I'm so done with this. This is so stupid.
Play that again.
It's so dumb. No.
Chair with your legs dangling.
Fine. Fine.
The
Here you
Twister
go.
is a dangling coaster, which means
It's
that you're
the
sitting in a chair
original
with your
one,
legs dangling
too.
freely beneath you instead of
There
being
you
a
go.
completely enclosed coaster car.
This
So
guy.
not only is the
How do
Wicked
you
Twister a
press it?
dangler, it's supposedly the
R.I.P.
tallest
Wicked
dangling
Twister
coaster in the
dangling
world.
coaster.
It's not long like some of the coasters
You will
on
love
this list,
this.
but it is pretty terrifying.
I'm decided to get
Powered
your
by electromagnetics that send pulses of energy into the coaster, it flings riders up a long twisting
You could just say it's like an electric launch. Now the sound.
spike. Which
I'm not getting mad at that. I
should
should be mad at the Wicked Twister dangling coaster.
So
Stupid.
yeah, expect to pee your pants.
It's just back and forth. It's like a half pipe. When you go up and you're like, oh, my feet are dangling on the Wicked Twister dangling coaster. You gonna show the POV? No.
Energy in rapid succession, pulling and pushing the coaster down the rails, quickly building speed with
Dangling coaster. I'm just like, I swear if it's a dangling coaster, I'm gonna flip. And Wicked Twister.
Coaster from Spa-Land in Nagashima, Japan, and if you ride it, be prepared to get dizzy. This coaster goes
Oh, it's a
backwards
Togo,
and forwards
yay.
through a chain of never-ending
Everyone
spins.
loves
The ride
Togo.
moves at a total of 44 miles per hour
Sarcasm.
and only lasts around a minute and 20 seconds. But in that time,
Oh, there's
riders
Steel
are going
Dragon.
through
This is not
three
gonna be on this
versions,
list because
which
this
are
list is
experienced backwards
stupid.
after a 90-degree vertical climb and an 86-degree drop.
It's Togo, so you
in
know it's
basic
not gonna be
terms, you're
good.
gonna get really dizzy really quickly.
What are those brakes for? Oh, you just travel over it. You just hear the pain, just oh. Are you gonna show the full POV? No. You're stupid. This actually looks really cool though, just the fact that it's just one like Heartland roller.
Number 7.
Oh, it's stupid. I don't like it. It's stupid.
The Slingshot is another Cedar Point ride.
Top Dog Dragster is in the background. I swear to God. Why? It's not even a roller coaster. I think I've watched this before. I just forgot what it is. I just do remember that part. In the Wicked Twister dangling. I forgot I called it dangling coaster. I didn't know it.
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe.
That says
where
Eve, not
you
infamy.
can
I'm
do
done.
Whatever you want.
So dumb.
Opened in 2014, the Slingshot is less coaster and more, well, a gigantic slingshot. Two riders are tied into a chair that has 2 elastic cables.
But no, only the one at
These
Cedar Point.
elastic cables are
Screw
actually
you,
attached to
Wonderland.
72-meter tall spikes. And you basically tap any sort
I
of
don't even
insane
want to watch
you hate
this.
The Stratosphere Hotel in Las Vegas is home
Again, not a roller coaster.
to one of the scariest rides in existence. It opened up in 2005 and sits at 270 meters above the pavement.
Stupid.
I mean, riders are literally dangled
This
out
one
in
is
open
stupid.
stratosphere above the freaking pavement off the side of a
What
building
the
and then spun
pavement?
around. What's crazy is that in 2005, a group were left dangling for nearly an hour and a half while the ride had a fall.
Yeah,
Imagine
and
that,
they all
just
like
hanging there
fell
above
off
Las
and
Vegas waiting
died
for
or
the ride to
something.
get
It
fixed.
didn't.
I mean, I guess at least the
I
view would be
didn't.
nice.
It's safe. Pretty sure this is in the Coaster Studios like joke video. This is boring. It's just.
Galactica at Alton Towers in the UK was originally
Okay, I'll
a
give you
ride called
that,
Air.
but like,
Now, Air was
you
nothing
called
really
this a
special.
dead
It was a twin
coaster
coaster
joke.
that had 2 inversions and
Air is freaking special. Don't you talk to Air about that. Screw you.
travel at the pretty slow speed of 47 miles per hour.
Shut up about
And this
air, it's
ride is no
amazing.
different in terms of those specs. What changed
It's
was
the
the addition
same
of
thing.
virtual reality. Everyone's been
Bring
raving
back
about
Air
how
Alton
VR will
Towers,
revolutionize
please.
gaming.
It looks
When in
cooler.
truth, one of the best uses for the headsets has been on Galactica.
It
Riders
looks
are transported
cooler.
through space is so freaking awesome.
If he's gonna poop on Galactica this whole time. Soundtrack to this. They're all air. It's bomb. Okay, this is just the ride entry of the station. It's bomb.
Number 4. So I guess roller coasters itself aren't scary enough. They had to add in the whole serial killer aspect to it just to
Is
make
it
it
Saw
that.
the Ride?
The Saw ride can be found at Thorpe Park in the UK.
The Saw Ride. I got it. Sorry. Saw Ride. Nothing. Saw the Ride. Okay? It's one letter you learn before you go to kindergarten. Use it.
One of the coolest rides I've seen for a while. From the incredibly wealthy waiting line that leads up to the ride all the way to the theme dips and plenty of props before being forced through a slow inversion leading up to a chain
The
link
other
build.
one like had like
Start going
reason.
up that,
This is
Jigsaw has
just
a message for
stupid.
you. Game over. Riders then go through
No,
a steep
it's-
drop underneath some saw blades, a couple of blank turns, and another inversion.
Blank
It's actually pretty
turns.
Cool.
Why does that sound like concrete? It just sounds like concrete scraping. Just slowly. Yeah, that's concrete. Okay, that's an integral back. And you're not actually gonna show the ride. Like you're gonna show this and then you're gonna show the first inversion. And then 3, 2, 1, next one. You're not gonna show the whole
Number
ride.
3.
Stupid.
Oblivion is another classic UK ride.
Before I started filming, I'm like, there's gonna be a dive coaster in one of these, and I'm gonna get really mad at it. This is like the least intense dive coaster you could have picked. Like, I know this was like 6 years ago, so it's not as far. It's like you can't pick like Dr. Diabolical's dive. I think that's, I don't know. Or like Yukon. But like, there was better options than Oblivion. I don't want to leave. Stop leaving. No.
Hours. It's not as long or amazing as some of the other rides on our list.
Number one's gonna be like some kind of like plastic toy.
Chain lift
That's
before
in,
being
like, a
treated to
car.
a lovely view of the park.
I'll show you.
And that experience is kind of ruined when you dip down at high speeds before a dark and dingy tunnel and coming out a bank turn.
And it's just
And
a
that's
big
the
turn
entire
and then
ride.
it's like a 5-minute
Unfortunately,
race.
sometimes things go a little bit wrong. The clip we have shows the seatbelts on one of the rides coming loose and falling.
Oh no, the seatbelt fell off. Just ignore the restraint exists for a second. Oh, so if you're scared of roller coasters, especially on over the shoulder restraints, on both ends behind you, the same things that hold an airplane flaps are what hold you in. But there's 2 of them. You have twice the strength of an airplane flap holding you in. You can literally unbuckle the buckle on any ride. I did on Maverick.
So yeah,
put it back
I guess
on.
that adds an extra layer
Because
of
of
fear to the
at
whole
the
ride.
launch. And that launch is amazing. Like, oh no, it's an old ride. It's gonna malfunction a bit. Like, maybe she should have put it in tighter. She looked like she pooped her pants. The confusion on her face. And then she realized.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Rainier's Alpine Coaster is part of a
I'm just done with this. This is so stupid. An alpine coaster. On any roller, like top 10 scariest roller coasters, there should not be a ride made by vegan. Or vegan. Or vegan. It's not vegan. Vegan or something. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's weird. But like, the next one's gonna be some like Colossus knockoff from like China or something.
roller coaster. It's a type of coaster that literally runs down the side of a mountain.
It's stupid.
The track is
It's
2,800
number
meters
number
long,
2.
runs down the
Sorry, 1 second. You had Oblivion, Saw the Ride, Galactica. That's not a roller coaster. That, you did not need that long for that. That, you not. But like, how dare you? There's the Wicked Twister Tangling Coaster. Like, number 2!
The Force in the Alps. What's really
God,
cool
I'm
is you're
angry.
actually able to control your own
I'm
speed up to
angry.
25 miles an hour.
I'm
Now, that
angry.
doesn't sound very
Very
fast,
angry.
but when you're on a solo coaster car that has barely any
I'm
protection on either
very
side, it's gonna
angry.
feel pretty speedy. The guy in the video we're showing doesn't activate the brakes on any of the drops or the corners, so he builds right up to the full speed of the coaster, which I'm pretty sure he regrets more than once.
No.
I'm sitting here wondering if anyone's
Probably
died
not.
on this thing. Like, I'm sure
Probably
someone
another
had to.
enthusiast. What video? These are all pictures. Vegan or something. Vegan. Vegan. Where's the video? You just
Number
give up?
1.
What video?
King Dakar is a steel accelerator coaster.
King Dakar. So at least it's not some like Colossus clone or something.
It's the tallest roller coaster in the world, and the second fastest coaster traveling at 128 miles
I'm
an
not even
hour.
gonna finish
I
it.
think the scariest thing about King Dakar
Credit goes to top 5 central. This isn't even top 5. This is 10. This is stupid. I'm gonna see you later. I'm taking my ice cream. This is stupid. Okay. Now that I've gotten all my screens out and my pillow again, I'm just... I finished both the videos, and what do you want from me? That still says King Dakar. This is stupid. Anyways, I've been Leviathan Lamb. I hope you are having a good day. If you're not, just keep coasting through it. I'll see you in the next video.